likes having friends? Anyone? Anyone? Having friends is a great thing. And it's super fun to talk with our friends. There are all kinds of different ways to send messages to our friends. We can just say, "Hello, friend," from across the room. Or we can send our friend a text or a letter in the mail. But what if I told you there was a story? You forgot the arrows again? Larry, don't you remember that we talked about this? This is Jonathan. He was King Saul's oldest son. This means Jonathan would have been next in line to become the king of Israel. But God had chosen David to be the next king of Israel. Uh-oh, that must mean Jonathan was mad at David, right? No way! Jonathan understood that God had chosen David to be Israel's next king. Instead of being angry or jealous like his father, King Saul, Jonathan gladly supported his friend David. Godly friendship seeks God's will above personal gain. Jonathan and David committed to serve each other and each other's families. But King Saul really didn't like David. What would Jonathan do to help his friend be safe from the angry King Saul? Okie dokie, folks. We are ready to go. As you can see, I got my arrow. No thanks to Larry here. Larry, am I right, guys? Anyway, wrapped around the arrow, I've got my message to my friend, and I'm gonna shoot the arrow all the way to Iowa. It's gonna land in his backyard, and he's gonna come outside and be like, "What? What is that?" And then he'll open it, and he'll be like, "This is a message from my friend Joe." And it'd be awesome. And it's probably only about 100 miles or so to Iowa, so no big deal. All right, Larry, show the people what you can do. Larry and I did not account for a gust of wind that just came through. Excuse me. Larry, are you okay, buddy? Because these arrows are not soaring through the air like a condor. Do you need a break? Are you thirsty? Let's get you some juice, buddy. King Saul wanted to get rid of David. David told Jonathan this, but Jonathan didn't quite believe Saul hated David so much. So Jonathan and David devised a plan to learn the truth. Step 1, David would hide behind a specific large stone in a field to be safe. Step 2, Jonathan would talk to King Saul to see if the king really wanted to kill David. Step 3. If Jonathan found out that King Saul liked David, Jonathan would shoot an arrow that would land before it got to the rock David was hiding behind. If Jonathan found out that David's life was truly in danger, Jonathan would shoot an arrow beyond the rock David was hiding behind. Well, David was right. Jonathan found out that King Saul wanted to kill David. David was not safe, so Jonathan shot an arrow beyond the rock. David ran to Jonathan and they said a tearful goodbye. Jonathan, a good friend to David, helped David stay safe from King Saul.
Did you guys see that shot? That's pretty awesome. Larry and I, we had a really good talk. He was kind of dehydrated, a little thirsty, needed some juice. Got him his favorite pomegranate juice. He's doing great now. Good job, Larry. High Bo 5. Bo 5. Anyway, my friend, he should be getting his message in Iowa here soon. Should probably only take about 17 minutes or 3 minutes to reach him. I don't know. But our story today is about two godly friends who communicated with one another through a bow and an arrow. Jonathan and David were godly friends because they served each other. That's what godly friends do. They seek one another's highest good and God's plans. And that's what we discover when we dig into the book of 1 Samuel. I'm Joel, he's Larry. Let's explore the Bible on location, and you wanna hear about the message I sent my friend? Okay, it was a joke, and it goes like this. What did the archer do with his bow? He turned it into a bow tie. He turned it into a... Actually, see my arrow right there? It's about 20 feet away. It did not make it to Iowa. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm gonna go get it and try again. Larry, did you forget to stretch or something today?